Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Last episode we met Laguna and got the Angelo card. This episode we're gonna do our first mission to liberate Timber with the Forest Owls. So, we gotta go ahead and wake the princess first. And in case you've never played this game before, it is the girl that we dance with at the party. She's the one that requested support from Seed, and she's a little overjoyed that we're here. And so we're going to go through a little dialogue, explaining why she's so happy, because her requests have been ignored by Garden forever. Probably we're going to learn, due to the fact that she can't pay that much money. They don't have that much money to hire us. And like I said, that's something, that's a Disc 2 plotline we'll get into. Well, yeah, Squall, she went and talked to Sid. Of course she was looking for Sid. You were there, you saw it. And we are eventually going to find out about Rinoa and Cypher having a history together. And she's going to wonder if Cypher's with us. And like I said, more about why she didn't think Seed would help him. We'll learn about that in Disc 2, when we meet a new, not a main character, but a new character we haven't been introduced yet. All kinds of plans. Well, I can think of some plans we would want to carry out, but we'll just have to leave that to your imagination. So if you run and talk to her, Squall says, I'm going to go back to the others. And Rinoa says, okay, let's go. And she's going to ask, is he here? Well, that he happens to be Cypher. And Squall's going to say, no, he's not a Seed. So, Cypher introduced you to Sid at the party, and he didn't mention he wasn't a Seed. And why would Cypher have been at the party if he failed the exam anyway? I had a nursing final yesterday, and then we had a party at a bar, and there's no way I would have been at that party had I failed. And her name's Rinoa. And she's got a partner in crime that we're gonna meet. Oh, after she compliments us on our dancing. If you think my dancing skills are up to top-notch, Rinoa, maybe you'll be... No, we're gonna leave that alone. What? Why are you getting upset that it's work-related? You just told us you were there for another reason. And Squall just internalizing his thoughts. And this is Rinoa's partner in crime, Angelo, the dog whose card we just won. So, this is when the game's gonna tell us about Rinoa's limit breaks. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit through that. Basically, Angelo is the source of her limit breaks. And you learn different limit breaks by using the Pet Pals magazine that, Zell gave us on the last episode. So once you have control of Squall, you can go over and try to talk to Angelo. But I'll leave that be for now. So just to quickly go over it, let's see here. Item. So if we go to the Pet Pals magazine, Angelo's Strike. Your dog learns a trick to damage enemies in this issue. Your dog comes to your rescue when you are in grave danger. It's called Angelo's Strike. As you dog lovers already know, walk with your dog to help him learn this trick. So if we go status, Rinoa, we can set different limit breaks for her to learn, and the limit break will be learned as we walk. This bar will slowly fill. I'm not going to learn Angelo's Strike just yet, because I already have Angelo Rush and Angelo Cannon. So Angelo Rush already damages one enemy, and Cannon will damage all enemies. Won't learn anything, that's fine. Rinoa does have a couple really good limit breaks that we will want to learn. So, once you're all done, just head back down to where you talk to Watson Zone, and there's Watson Zone Rinoa in our party. Introduce Rinoa to Zell and Selfie. And Zell still doesn't get his handshake. So follow everyone into the room. And Renault is going to go over the plan. Yeah, they think they'll be known forever in the pages of Timber's independence. So we got some secret information from Galbadia. There's a VIP coming on the train. It's the president of Galbadia. And Watt's gonna say he's a dictator, not really a president. Well, he's taking a private train from the Galbadian capital, which is Delling City, which is on the same continent as Timber, as where we are. And Selfie says, yeah, just blow it up with a rocket launcher. No, but we're gonna have some serious negotiations with the president. And Zell just says, yeah, dude, just get to the point. Okay, so basically it's a hijacking. So we have a dummy base and a dummy president in a train car, and the goal is to zoom in there, hook up with the president's car, drop off the dummy. So we can go over this. Yeah, sure, we'll go over it. Their train has 3 cars. There's a locomotive, followed by the first escort, and the red car is the president's car, and then the last car is the second escort. When we get on top of the second escort, the time will begin. You have 5 minutes to do the upcoming mission. Should be plenty of time. So your ultimate goal is to seize the president in his car using the yellow base. So it means you have to switch the dummy car with the president's car. Now, you're going to see this happen. I never took physics in high school or college, and I don't believe this should work. But whatever. So you're going to use a couple switch points to break up the president's car and swoop in and do the job. So you're going to hop on the roof of the second escort car from the dummy car. Proceed across that roof. Don't worry about they're talking about sensors. The sensors don't exist on the second escort car. Then we're going to run across the roof of the president's car. And there's no sensors on that car, so that's good news. Uncouple the first escort car from the president's car. Have the dummy car in our base move in after uncoupling. Yeah, and she says at this point, our train and their train will be linked and moving together. Like I said, never took physics, but even in my head I can say, without precision timing, even with precision timing, there probably is no way that could possibly work. So they're going to hit another switch point, and they're going to uncouple the second escort car. And because the locomotive that we have was never coupled to the fake president, or the first escort car, there's no way that, I don't know, whatever. You saw how it goes. You're gonna see a video on how it should work. Yeah, we don't need to go over these steps. And she says if we fail, our train will collide with theirs at the switch point. And if you fail the mission the first time, your seed rank does go down. It'll go up 1 for completing it, and it might be a little confusing. I'm going to show you how to do it. Oh, and they say it should only take 3 minutes, but we have 5 minutes. Okay, this is about the second escort car. They talk about a sound sensor and a temperature sensor. They weren't coded in the game, so you just run across the roof. It's very simple. So, yep, don't care about this, don't care about this, don't care about this. Don't care about this, don't care about this, don't care about this. There will be guards on the first escort car that we are going to have to watch, or they will spot us, so we'll worry about that in a second. Oh yeah, how would you uncouple a car from a moving train? You know, you don't want to lose your hand on your first seed mission. Oh, so you have to tamper with the controlling system that manages the coupling. Oh, it'll happen automatically. Well, that's good. So we have to enter codes, which someone apparently acquired, and she's going to relay the codes to us, and since we're the squad leader, we're going to have to input the codes in. Okay, so you can see that the code layout there, it says B1 is number 2, B2 is number 1. The layout of that is just like the PlayStation version. So, you know, the triangles up top, that's B4. The X's, you know, down low, that's number 2. It's simple. So she's just gonna say she's gonna relay the code in number form, and then we have to push the corresponding buttons. And you have about 5 seconds to enter each code. Otherwise, it'll change. And for the first uncoupling, we're gonna have to enter 3 codes, and for the last uncoupling, we're gonna have to enter 5. Alright, let's try, let's see, B5. I don't know what B5 is. So, 2, oh, if I entered the right number, it would probably help. So, 2, 2, 4, 1. So, 2, 2, 4 up top, left, number 1. What? Oh, that's number 3. Okay, this one's simple. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Can I get out of here? Okay, there we go. And now they're going to talk about the model's nice, but the president's car kind of looks shabby. Oh, Renoa made it. I thought some kid made it, Zell says. The paint job sucks. And Squall's like, it is kind of crappy. Oh, it represents her hatred of Delling. Okay, well, whatever. And Selfie says it's one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. And Squall, once again, just does his normal Squall thing. Alright. Yeah, I understand it. And, of course, deciding on a party, Watts says, gathering information is my specialty, and Zone's gonna have a stomachache. And Renoa puts her hands on her hips, so we're assuming this is a common pitfall, or a common problem the Forest Owls have, is Watts and Zone never really want to do anything. So before you go on, you're going to want to make sure that your party is appropriately equipped. Make sure your Guardian Forces are junctioned. And if you don't have the strength that I have, but you have elemental attack, put your highest fire magic, or quake. Supposedly the boss is also susceptible to quake. So I'll just talk to Watts right here. Yeah, there's a dummy in that cart where we saved. Yeah, we're ready to go. So first things first, just run over across the car. You can see there's the second escort car. Should time our jumps well after we catch up to them to save some time. So we got 5 minutes to take care of this task. Let's use every second. So when you get control of Squall, just press the X button to hop over. Okay, and this is the sensors they were talking about. Doesn't do anything. Just run across the second escort car. Okay, so once we get across the president's car, we're going to do the first uncoupling. And we have a soldier just telling President Delling that everything's fine. Oh, it's 27 times now. And the soldier says it's his duty, even though he doesn't want to interrupt him. Renoa also said that Delling hates being surrounded by an armed escort like this. Okay, and he dismisses the soldier. Dude, he didn't say he was docking you a month's pay. How am I going to propose to her now? I'll have to put it off again? Come on, dude. He didn't say he was docking your pay. Whatever. So we're on the first escort car, and we have to uncouple this one. There's 2 guards. There's a blue and a red guard. Zell and Selfie are going to keep an eye on them. And they're going to yell if they're coming. And if they do come, we're going to have to go ahead and climb back up the cable. Okay, I remember the codes. I'll remember to enter them correct this time. So Squall's assembling the cable. So we got 4 minutes left. Really, we have 4 minutes and 40 seconds. And Squall's holding on to a fake cable. 2231 was the first code. Blue's coming. I'll still enter 3431. 3431. That's correct. And now because Blue's coming, I'm going to hop back up, and we're just going to have to chill out here until Blue and Red both leave. Okay, and they're both running away, so now we'll enter the last code. So 3244. 3244. Alright, that's code 3, so that should be good for that car. Now we're going to run across to the President's car. I mean, I guess that could kind of work. And the soldier is fretting because he has to interrupt the president again. Huh. He didn't get upset. That's because that is the dummy that they made. It is not the president. And the officer runs in case I haven't mentioned it before. The guys in the red uniforms are officers. And their little dummy says, "I'm in a bad mood. Leave immediately." And he's going to yell at the other soldier. And again, he didn't say he was docking your pay. So the officer's going to leave, and he's going to be like, "Wait, is this the right train?" Interior looks different. Looks shabbier. No ring, and now no more candlelight dinner. I'm never going to be able to get married. No, don't say that. You never know. Okay, so the second escort has has 5 codes we have to enter. And no Zell and Selfie to keep an eye on, so you have to use your right trigger button to keep an eye on the guards. So usually 221 is how you'll enter them. Usually you'll enter 2 codes, go up, enter 2 codes, go up, and then enter 1 code. Yeah, remember how to enter the codes. So we'll go down on the invisible cable once more. And we're going to hold the button. So 4244. So 4244. Apparently my controller doesn't want to stay on. There we go. So 3122, or 3112 entered. And I'll hop back up because the guards are coming. And we'll just hang out here. Okay, blue's going away. Red should turn around, go away. Okay, we'll go back down. Okay, 3413. So 3413. I'll try to numerically state one of these. 1342. So 1342. Oh, and I can enter the 3rd code, or the 5th code, no problem. 4322. So triangle 3, which is, I believe, a square. Oh, and I entered the wrong code because I'm talking like a moron. And we got to go back up. Yeah, so that 4322, that would actually be like triangle, square, XX. We'll see what this last one is. 1123. So circle, X, square, I think is that code. And once the 5th code is entered, just run along the path, and we'll see another video. Now, see, the part of this that I think is impossible, even if you can say that, yes, all this would happen, how is an unpowered escort car going to catch up with a locomotive under power? Again, I'm not a conductor, I'm not an engineer, never even took physics, but that seems pretty impossible, or improbable, at least to me. And because we did it on the first try, our seed rank went up by 1. So again, Renoa says, who's going to begin the serious negotiations with the president? Okay. So not Zone, not Watts. We're ready. And Squall's like, are you kidding me? Our Guardian forces are equipped, so we'll go ahead, we'll talk to Renoa. And yeah, we're ready. And it's going to seem that not all is as it appears. Yep, it's not actually the president, it's a body double. All these rumors about the many resistance groups in Timber pass along little false information, they fall for it. What a bunch of amateurs. Amateurs? And his butt hurts. Oh, well, we can help with that. So I don't get this text. What is it supposed to be? What did you have in store? I mean, I don't know how that's supposed to be pronounced. And he's gonna swat at Renoa, and it's time to take this dude out. 2 forms. So the first form is Fake President, who you just need to do enough damage, and eventually he'll disappear. He has no magic that you want. So we'll just go ahead, and swipe him. Oh, that didn't take care of him. Well, Squall will take care of him. Yeah, you're done. Bye-bye. So once you take care of the president's first form, or the fake president's first form, I should say, he turns into Gero Gero. Now, Gero Gero, as you see right there, he has Asuna, Double. What other spells does he have? I think he has Berserk and Zombie. Nothing I currently need. And Gero Gero, he is the one who is weak to Quake and to Fire. So you can kill him by hitting him, or because he's an undead monster, just have your person with high magic chuck a Phoenix down at him. Because he's undead, Phoenix Downs restore people to life. Yep, that's an instant kill for an undead enemy. Bye-bye. So remember, you'll want Fire on your elemental attack in case Phoenix Down trick doesn't work. If your characters don't have a high enough magic stat, it might not work. And we get some useless zombie power. And 20 AP. So yeah. I love undead enemies. Here's some life magic, and you're done. Oh, and Watt's got new info. The real reason the president's in Timber is, the TV station. Okay. Whatever. We'll find out more about that soon enough. Yeah, why are they broadcasting in Timber? Why not broadcast in Galbadia? Yep, that's pretty good reasoning there, Selfie. I'm pretty sure the Dalek communication tower does have something to do with it. And Squall's gonna say, Dalek had a communication tower that can transmit and receive radio waves. Was literally... Wow, they just restored it yesterday? We didn't even get a day between the seat exam and our first mission? Damn. Oh, the only TV station that can handle broadcasts over the air is in Timber. All other stations use HD cable, which only supports online broadcasting. Alright, whatever, dude. Planning on using radio waves so they can transmit it across the entire world. Now, I don't know if that's Biggs or Wedge being pulled away by Elverette. And Renoa says, why use radio waves? And she's the one that says, oh, there must be something they want to say to the entire world. Yeah, Selfie, somehow I don't think everyone, love, and peace is going to be the message. Wow, it just happens to coincide with how old we are. Renoa, how would you know it's been that long? You weren't even alive the last time there were radio communications. That might be possible. So yeah, they're gonna kind of huddle up in the corner and come up with a plan. And Squall's actually gonna bring this up to Renoa later when he's having a go at her, if you can call it that. So you can read clippings on the magazine. If you read one, they'll be ready to talk. This is Anarchist Monthly, first issue. Talking about how the president stays in power, reveal his darkest secrets. Okay. So that's enough, so we can go over and talk to Renoa. And she'll say, oh, good timing, we've come up with a plan. And Squall's like, lady, can we see your contract? Alright, let's see what this says. Blonde Garden, hereafter referred to as Party A, acknowledges the Forest Owls, hereafter referred to as Party B, as the hiring party. Seed, referred to as Party C, shall be dispatched upon signing this contract. Party C shall operate under the supervision. And apparently they don't teach contracts when you're in school to be a mercenary. And Renoa's like, oh yeah, it's confusing, so Sid gave me another contract. I'm sure this isn't going to tie us to them for the rest of the game. This seed deployment contract will last until Timber achieves independence. Yep. Way to be nice and vague, Sid. Wow, just because you're a paid professional, no complaining? Look, lady, I was a paid professional with an ambulance company and I went on strike, so don't tell me there's no complaining. Oh, we gotta decide on a party for Timber. So Watts, yep, gathering information is my specialty. And the pussy leader has a stomachache. So Renoa's gonna come with us, and we'll have to figure out which one of our other party members that we wanna bring to head to the TV station. So we'll bring Zell, and we'll Junction Exchange, Selfie, and Renoa. Okay, so now we can just go ahead, we can leave the train. Talk to Watts right here. Oh, it's quite close if you take the local train. Fortunately, they've all stopped running. Yeah, I'm ready. And we got some Galbadian soldiers on a bridge in Timber. There was a guy who was looking for information about the president's stay. Oh, he was very polite and kept addressing me as sir. I wonder who that was. How did you know we're from Balam? Oh yeah, go question every teenager in the area, because that's Final Fantasy for you. Teenagers run the world. How did you know we tried to kidnap the president? I mean, that literally just happened. Throw their sad behinds in jail. And you can see the officer is kind of like, we really can't just be heavy-handed. Please, hear me out. To the very end. Alright, so we're gonna hop off the train. And just like last time, Watts is gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember. TV station is located behind a building called Timber Maniacs. Okay. And Zone's gonna be like, Watts, the soldiers are coming. And now, just like last time, Watts is gonna get left behind. Oh, the hotel's not available, so we have to use the Owl's Tier to recover. Yeah, we'll be fine, but I'm gonna show off the Owl's Tier just for completion's sake. And he's gonna chase after Zone. Okay, first things first we want to do is we want to head over to the pet shop. Head in here. We're gonna buy, let's see, get some amnesia greens. I'm gonna buy 10 well, I'm gonna have to wait till I get paid before I buy the amnesia greens, but Pet Pals 3 and 4 we're gonna want. And I can buy one now, and I'll just have to buy the others basically off screen once I get paid. So if we go to item and we look at the Pet Pals magazines that we bought, this is the one I want. Pet Pals Vol.3. Did you know your dog can use the power of the moon to help you? The moon's mysterious power can make all allies invincible. So real quickly, we're going to go to Renoa. And if we just press X a few times, Invincible Moon. That is the one that I want to learn. It's a temporary invincibility spell. It's pretty nice. Look at Pet Pals number 4, Angelo Reverse, don't really care about. And Amnesia Greens. We're going to be making use of these later in the game. Your Guardian Forces can forget abilities, and you can use that to Junction, to use a certain scroll to make them learn new abilities. So that's pretty nice. Like I said, I'll buy more of those away from screen, and I'll show you guys when it comes time to use them. So first things first, we want to head down here. And occasionally there's a guy who's standing on this bridge. This is the local trains where they come through. And if you have Renoa or Quistis in your party, he'll give you basically a free potion. Not that we need it. Alright, so let's head in the hotel. Can we stay here? Nope, because there are a bunch of roughnecks from Galbadia staying here. They're all sold out. Oh, I never knew she actually had a name. Miss DeMarco. Yeah, Renoa, call her Francesca. She's behind us all the way. So if you try to run into the hotel, nothing doing. And the little kid calls it Gatey. Gatey gets mad if you go in without paying. So let's talk to this girl here. Hey, what's going on? Oh wow, this model looks good. Quite some craftsmanship. So if you say it's better than Renoa's, she'll start to act like a little kid. That's so mean. I worked really hard on mine. Just kidding, Renoa. It's just a saying. I'm sorry. Okay. There we go. We got paid, so I'll be right back. I'm just going to buy 9 more amnesia greens. So I got my Well, I figure I wasn't going to show this, but I figure I can. If I can get Renoa's limit break to come up. Anyone want to attack Renoa? Oh, there we go. So you can use Angelo. Now the problem with Renoa is that you don't get to choose which Angelo limit break to use. So right now Angelo can either use Cannon or the other one, Angelo Strike or Angelo Cannon. Luckily Angelo Cannon hits everyone, which will make mincemeat of those two soldiers. And Zell and Squirrel both go up a level, we receive potions, and our Guardian Forces level up some. So I got the 9 amnesia greens. Let's see if this dude is chilling over here. Yeah, so you talk to this guy. I'll be like, hi Renoa, the weather? It sure is nice today. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Why can't I say anything interesting? I'm such a loser. Welcome to my life, pal. Talk to him again, and I'll give you a potion. And that'll work with Renoa or Quistis in your party. Let's see, can I... Nothing like getting in a fight in the weapons shop. Let's see, can I upgrade anyone else? No? That's no problem. And now you want to head over here because... there's a couple Galbadian soldiers who are giving it to, some Timber soldiers. Oh, I guess they're security guards. And this is actually the main entrance to Timber. So just run up here and the soldiers will keep saying, you guys are fools, and they'll want to fight them. This place is going to be stuck in the backwoods forever. And the security guard says, and you? Are you happy with your life? Blindly following orders every day? Doing things you probably don't believe in? And they don't care that they're underdeveloped, they're not looking to thrive, they just want to stand on their own 2 feet. So they're insulting the soldiers who are going to say, you're both dead. And Renoa gets us in another fight. And the soldier's going to say, wow, I cannot talk. Thanks for your help, I got a little carried away. And they're going to say, even though we helped them, they can't let us through. So real quick, Siren learned an ability, so let's teach her something else. Let's start teaching her magic plus abilities, whatever. Okay, let's see. And one thing I want to do is I want to Junction magic. I no longer need Quake. However, we can start using Bio, so let's just put Bio on everyone's status. Well, not Squall. Squall's so powerful he doesn't even need it. And Zell too, so let's see. Zell magic. Bio. This way, anyone that survives the initial attacks, they will get poisoned. Okay, so that's all we can do here. So we're going to head back to where we started. And the reason I'm doing this all in this episode is there's a certain event that's going to comprise of most of the next episode, so I want to get through this. So we're going to talk to this guy right here. So eventually you're going to talk to this guy again. I don't think right now. And he's going to be contemplating giving up on his dreams. You want to tell him no, because there's a missable item that we can get if you tell him to keep up with his dreams. And this is Timber Maniacs right here. And there's a certain magazine I'm looking for. Nothing, thanks. Where is it? Where is that? Where's that magazine? I'm gonna have to look at my notes and find out where it is. Blizzaga Draw Point, I don't need. So we'll go back here. Do not talk to this guy. But you can get an old issue of Timber Maniacs back here. And there's a magazine. It's a naughty magazine that's somewhere around here. And you need it. There we are. Girl Next Door. Naughty magazine. And there may be another, I thought there was another Timber Maniacs magazine in here. That's fine. I don't really care right now. So the Naughty magazine we will need, later in the game to get a specific rare card. So I'm going to leave the game here for now. Next episode we will head on to the TV station. I'll show you guys the Owls tier, and we'll continue with the game. So, once again, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Smash the thumbs up if you liked the video. Ask me any questions you may have. I will see you guys next time.